Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
All I'm gonna say is there is not a single man who has ever lost me that has gotten hotter after.
They didn't lose you, they chose to walk away. There's a difference. You mean after a breakup, men don't try to lose the 50 pound they gain while in that relationship? They don't try to get a new haircut? They don't change their hair colors? I had no idea.
I'm gonna say something and you're not gonna like it, and we're just gonna push through. I need you to stop making that man's life easier. Stop trying to solve his problems for him. Stop going out of your way to buy him little gifts or treats that you know he would like, because I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that he is not doing those things for you. You can't prove your value through these gestures, and trying harder is not going to make him want you more. In fact, it is more likely that it has the opposite effect. If a man wants you, he will come get you. And if a man wants you, he will be the one making life easy. So just sit back. You don't need him. I love you.
No, you don't. If you did, you would not try to keep them single. You just exist and the man will love you. Is that your argument? If a man wants you, he will get you. Obviously. But why would he stay though? He gets you, he will make your life easier. Obviously. But if all you do is exist, why would he still want to make your life easier a month later? I wish I knew the answer to these questions, but hey, I am not an expert on men. I will have to read this one for everyone just listening. Meet two single women in their 40s who lowered their age range to 25 on the dating apps. And the song playing on the background was You Will Be Popular. I'm gonna argue that those women in their 40s who do that are already popular, but what do I know? What's weird to me is that she's a matchmaker. Do people really need a matchmaker for just one night? Cause somehow I don't think a 25-year-old man will be in a hurry to marry a 40-year-old woman.
The best form of revenge to get on someone is so easy, and I'm gonna tell you. Whether it's an ex or an ex friend, do nothing. Literally do nothing. Like, if you're someone who's going out there and you're like reposting a ton of petty shit, it's directly aimed at someone and it's so obvious, or like just talking behind their backs, it makes you look so immature, and that's even worse. Makes you look immature, makes you look like a fan, makes you look weird. Like, why are you so obsessed and talking about someone so much if you don't like them? Why would you want to continue to talk about them and have them in your mouth if you don't like someone? That's weird. So literally, just live your life. Keep on doing good. If you keep on doing good and you're just living your life and having a good freaking time, that's going to make them more angry than you going and posting or saying some weird shit, because that's just going to give them more validation that they're better than you, and that's just like weird. Like, you don't do that.
The best form of revenge is what? How do I get my revenge? You even said you're gonna tell me how. Nah, that's okay. I was expecting way too much from TikTok. Your entire video should have been you broke up with someone or they broke up with you, move on. Especially if they broke up with you, they really don't care what you do moving from that point forward. Move on, live your own life, and stop caring so much about whatever your ex is doing.
I've spent the majority of my waking life dumbing down my vocabulary so that I didn't sound pretentious and like
Excuse yourself, you animal. Regardless of how many books you've read or how big your vocabulary is, it makes no difference if this is how you act.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Single people should get extra presents at Christmas in lieu of the present you would have bought their partners. If you're buying all the other couples presents, you would have bought my boyfriend a present, so just buy me an extra present. I'm getting less presents anyway, so just even the playing ground. And yes, I'm still single this Christmas. Sue me, okay?
Everyone knew you're gonna be single this Christmas just like the one before and the one before, so that's a surprise to no one. Here's an idea though. Get a boyfriend and there, one more extra present. No, wait, what am I saying? No, call your dad and ask him for an extra present. No, wait, what am I saying? Call your mom. Maybe she can spare some change this year.
For 2024, just leave me the alone.
Why even wait?
Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay rent toward my boyfriend's mortgage if I move in with him? My boyfriend, 33 male, and I, 29 female, have been dating for 3 years. He owns a house and lives there by himself. I live in an apartment by myself. We talked about moving in together as that's the logical next step in our relationship, and we both want to do it. But I have some hang-ups related to moving into a house that I don't have any stake in. I'm refusing to pay any money that would go directly towards his mortgage. Why? I don't have any stake in the house. Why would I contribute to his mortgage payments? I don't know, because you'd be contributing to your landlord's mortgage payments. Anyway, I'm okay helping with utilities, groceries, household items, etc. But paying his mortgage is a hard no from me. I just don't think it makes any sense for me to pay toward his mortgage when I would get nothing from it if we break up. I told him the only way I would pay money for rent is if he signs a contract with me stating that any money I paid toward his mortgage will be paid back to me by him in the event that we break up. Oh my God, your landlord is not going to do that. You don't get a refund when you move out. He's refusing to sign anything like that because, in his words, I could break up with him for no reason and then take him to court for thousands of dollars, which I suppose is true. But I wouldn't just break up with him for no reason. This whole situation is driving a wedge between us, and he's pissed at me for being so difficult when all he thinks he is asking is that we split the living expenses 50-50 if we live together. To me, it's not that simple when he's the one owning the house we live in. If I were on title, it would be a different story, but he's not willing to put me on title, and he shouldn't, because he's lived there for 7 years already. My lease at my apartment is up in 2 months, and I know I need to make a decision sooner rather than later. It doesn't help that my landlord is going to be increasing my rent. Oh my God. And similar apartments in our area are going for even more than I am currently paying. But I just don't feel right contributing money toward his mortgage. Am I the a-hole? Oh my God, yes.
Absolutely. He lived in his home for 7 years and you suddenly want to be on the title because of what? Like this lady right here said, you would never consider asking your landlord to put you on his title because you live there. This is the effect, this is the mindset that you get after listening to all these queens from TikTok telling you focus on yourself, love yourself, and consider no one else except for you. You didn't even move in together and you're already considering your backup plan. You're already considering breaking up. That's already a sign for a long-lasting relationship, isn't it?
I think that men need to toughen up, and I think if men were forced to be homeless, they would learn how to be better men.
Say what?
Because that's what made men manly in the past, was having to build houses and stuff.
And stuff. Yeah, that's not what made men manly.
If we just made men be homeless for like a year, I think it would fix a lot of problems.
That would
in
be
society.
so good, especially because we don't force men to do military anymore like they used to. They make them homeless for a year. Let's see how they.
Yeah, make them just figure it out.
What? No. They can't be serious.
And make them homeless in a country where they don't know the language. And then that way they really have to go through something, and then maybe they can like be appreciative.
Wait, so what if we applied that same logic to women to toughen them up a little bit and give them a good dose of the reality that they actually live in? You know, take their rights away for a year so they can actually understand how not oppressed they really are in this country. Oh, wait, that probably wouldn't go over very well, would it? No. But then again, hearing stuff like this come out of some women's mouths does make me really appreciate how some can actually perceive women as illogical and irrational.
Nah, what a weird thing to say. I think this is the effect of women are smarter, women are better, women can do whatever men can, because women are better at everything. Let's make men homeless for a year. Go ahead, make me. What those two bozos don't realize is everything they have is because men allow it. Yes, I said allow it. The average man next to the average woman is stronger, faster, and bigger. If the average man decides that starting tomorrow you have nothing, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You're gonna have to rely on some other average man to put his safety or even his life on the line to protect you and everything you have. But once again, go ahead, make me. Or at least try it and we'll see how that works.
You okay?
I think we have a problem, boss.
What happened?
No, I don't see a problem anywhere. That's quite impressive. You managed to build an upside down smiley face. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.